There's a certain type of man out there, one who doesn't fit the mold, doesn't chase validation, and doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. He operates in the shadows, moves with quiet strength, and lives life on his own terms. He is the Sigma male. But here's the thing, while these men are known for their calm, stoic nature, there are certain things that will ignite an intense, unshakable fire within them. Cross these invisible lines, and you'll see a side of the Sigma no one wants to face. You see, most people don't understand how Sigma males think. They assume their silence means weakness, their independence means indifference, their composure means they don't care. But poke the wrong nerve, and you'll trigger something deep, something primal. In this video, we're going to reveal exactly what gets under a Sigma male's skin, what makes him super pissed off, and why you should never try these things unless you're ready to face the consequences. Stay tuned, because if you truly want to understand Sigma psychology, this will open your eyes, and trust me, you'll want to know. Let's dive in. Number 1, violating their personal space and freedom. Sigma. Males live by one sacred rule: freedom is everything. Their personal space, both physical and mental, is their sanctuary. It's where they recharge, reflect, and operate on their own terms. The moment someone tries to control, confine, or invade this space, it strikes at the very core of who they are. Imagine this. You barge into a Sigma male's room uninvited, demand his time, or constantly text and call, expecting instant responses. To most, it might seem harmless, but to a Sigma, it feels like chains being wrapped around his mind. It's an insult to his autonomy, a blatant disrespect of the invisible boundary he guards with his life. Psychologically, Sigma males score high in introversion and autonomy-driven motivations. They don't thrive on group energy or constant connection. They need solitude to maintain clarity and balance. When you try to strip that away, even unintentionally, you awaken a deep-seated anger that simmers beneath their composed exterior. Sigma males won't lash out in petty ways, but trust this, they will remember, they will withdraw, and if pushed repeatedly, they will cut off ties completely, without warning or remorse, respect their freedom, or prepare to lose them forever. Number 2. Being lied to or manipulated. One thing that Sigma males absolutely despise is deception. They operate with a clear moral compass rooted in honesty and authenticity. Lies, big or small, are an ultimate betrayal. Why? Because Sigmas invest in very few people. Trust for them is sacred. They don't give it easily. And when they do, it's because they've carefully read between the lines, sensed authenticity, and allowed someone into their guarded world. When that trust is broken through manipulation, half-truths, or outright lies, it's not just disappointing, it's enraging. Sigmas hate being made fools of. They value intelligence and clarity, and when someone attempts to cloud that with deception, it's like spitting on everything they stand for. The psychology here is simple. Sigma males are hyper-observant. They notice micro-expressions, tone changes, inconsistencies. When someone tries to manipulate them, they see it coming, but they give you the benefit of the doubt. Betray that, and you'll trigger a storm. And here's the kicker. Once trust is broken, there is no second chance. The Sigma will walk away without a word, leaving you in the dust, wondering what just happened. Never lie to a Sigma. It's not worth the fallout. Number 3, public embarrassment or mockery. While alpha males might respond to public challenges with bravado and beta males might shrink away, Sigma males hate public scenes altogether. They despise the performative nature of public conflict or mockery. If you call them out, mock them, or try to make them the butt of a joke in front of others, expect an internal explosion. Why? Because Sigmas aren't seeking attention, they value their privacy and dignity. Public embarrassment violates both. It puts them in a false light, a social game they never agreed to play. Here's a scenario. You think it's funny to tease a Sigma at a party, exposing personal details or mocking his reserved nature. You might get laughs from others, but for the Sigma, you've just crossed an unforgivable line. The emotional response: intense resentment, loss of respect, and withdrawal. They won't argue or make a scene, but they'll mentally erase you from their circle. Sigma males are masters of silent retribution, cold, calculated, and final. Respect their boundaries. Never try to force them into the spotlight or humiliate them publicly. The cost is too high. Number 4. Disrespecting their time. To a Sigma male, time is their most valuable asset. It's the one thing they control absolutely. Wasting it is a direct insult, not just to their schedule, but to their entire philosophy of life. Consider this. You repeatedly show up late. You cancel plans at the last minute. You ramble endlessly without adding value. To others, it might be typical social behavior. To a Sigma, it's maddening. Why? Because Sigma males have a mission-driven mindset. They organize their lives with precision. Their time is carved out intentionally for growth, learning, reflection, or meaningful action. Idle chatter and empty obligations drain their energy, something they protect fiercely. Psychologically, Sigma males lean toward high conscientiousness and intrinsic motivation. They are always moving toward a goal. When someone shows blatant disregard for their time, it's seen as the height of disrespect, a signal that the person neither understands nor values them. And once they sense that, they'll start removing you from their calendar and their life. The message is clear. Respect a Sigma male's time, or lose access to it entirely. Number 5. Being forced into social conformity. Perhaps the fastest way to enrage a Sigma male is to try and force them to conform, whether it's to workplace politics, social cliques, family traditions, or shallow trends. Sigma males are wired differently. They reject herd mentality. They think independently, act according to their own principles, and resist societal pressure with unwavering resolve. When someone tries to guilt them, shame them, or pressure them into doing things because everyone else is doing it, they feel nothing but contempt. For example, a colleague insists they join the company happy hour. Family members guilt them into following outdated customs. Friends pressure them to jump on the latest trend. What happens? Internally, the Sigma seethes. They see this as an attack on their identity, an attempt to chain them to a system they never signed up for. And the response? Cold detachment, refusal, and if needed, complete disengagement. They would rather walk alone than follow a crowd. They admire authenticity over popularity, freedom over approval. If you value your relationship with a Sigma, remember this. Never try to mold them into someone they're not. You will only push them further away. Conclusion: strong and impactful, Sigma. Males are some of the most self-possessed, introspective, and quietly powerful men you'll ever encounter. But beneath that calm exterior lies a fire that burns fiercely when crossed, violating their freedom, betraying their trust, embarrassing them publicly, disrespecting their time, or trying to force conformity. These are the triggers that awaken their rare but unstoppable wrath. Remember, Sigmas aren't looking for conflict. They live in their own world, guided by personal principles. But when their core values are trampled, they do not forget, and they do not forgive lightly. Understanding these triggers isn't just about avoiding their anger. It's about respecting a truly unique and rare mindset. If you found value in this video, if you've learned something new about the Sigma psychology, then do yourself a favor. Subscribe, hit that like button, and leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And remember, treat every Sigma male with respect, because once you lose him, there's no getting him back. Until next time, stay strong, stay wise, and keep evolving.